If you have not seen the entire Netanyahu speech, I encourage you. It's worth the 42, 43 minutes of time that it'll take if you can bring it up online. You might be able to search for it on your television. If you have not seen it, I'm going to play a good number of clips today and tomorrow on our TV show. And you won't hear the whole speech here, but you're going to get a lot of it and hopefully a decent analysis of what went on. But I have to first focus for just a minute on the press coverage. It was so political from the first minute after the speech was done. I don't remember a time when it was so stark. In other words, after President Obama's speech, a State of the Union speech, for example, you've got CNN with their praise the president. You've got Fox with what a loser he is. But they both kind of start off at the beginning on the same footing, looking for high points, low points, discussing applause, looking for the things that he said that seem to resonate with the opposition party. Not so with this speech. The folks at CNN went for the jugular right out of the blocks. And the headlines that I'm going to read to you from some of the news outlets online some of them are comical. One other thing I want to point out. If you are a Drudge user, Drudge is one of the places that we go just to find the links to the news. I admit it. And it is the most popular website in the world, at least last time I heard. So Drudge, his guys are really smart. They really are. Because every single story that he posted had a positive headline in the story. There were so many negative stories, it was mind-boggling. But if you only used Drudge, you'd have thought that the whole world, the whole media world, thought that this was the greatest speech that ever happened. Conversely, if you use a Google search engine and put in reaction to Netanyahu's speech or just news coverage, Netanyahu's speech before Congress, the stuff that flies to the top reflects Google's politics. Negative story after negative story after negative story. And I haven't gotten to the bottom of it yet. As we do, we'll let you know. But Google has recently admitted that their search engines are not based upon the popularity of a website, but sometimes on content. And now they're saying that they want to determine what websites they think are truthful and bump them to the top of the search engine. So CNN and MSNBC, you guys are going to be way up there with Google. Fox, you're in the basement. Shows like The Voice of Resistance, we don't even exist as far as Google will be concerned. All right, let's quickly look at the headlines so I can go to the next segment. Start playing. CNN, Netanyahu warns Congress. Deal will lead to Iranian nuclear bomb. How CNN got that headline right online, I will never know. National Journal, Netanyahu to Congress, we are better off without the emerging U.S. deal with Iran. Here's an organization called My Way, the Associated Press story. Netanyahu assails Iran nuclear talks in Congress address. CBS DC. Now, this is a local affiliate in Washington, D.C., right? It's not CBS National News. Who knows what their headline was? They didn't like it at Drudge, so they put in the local headline. Netanyahu, nuclear deal paves Iran's path to the bomb. Washington Free Beacon. U.S. concessions handing Iran a clear path to nuclear bomb. Deal would leave Iran just a year away from functional nuclear weapon. Let's do two more really quick. The Weekly Standard. Thunderous applause. State of the Union-like welcome for Bibi. That's the headline of the story. I mean, this is a story, thunderous applause? And then finally, Gateway Pundit. Wow. Democrats lash out at Netanyahu. Tell him to go home. Call him a child. We'll actually play one little clip from the congressman from Kentucky who was an embarrassment to himself. I felt like I was watching a teenager. It was just bad. I'll be right back. We'll play clips from the speech, make a few comments, and hopefully bring you and myself, but bring you closer to understanding what Netanyahu was saying at certain points. Because, despite the fact that Nancy Pelosi was about moved to tears, he actually said some things that Nancy didn't understand. Just admit it, Nancy. You didn't understand. That's why you were crying.
Hey, everyone's been asking me, when's Unstoppable coming out on DVD? Well, it's here. And I have created my own deluxe signature version of Unstoppable that contains not only the movie, but over 5 hours of additional curriculum and study guides for your family. It's perfect for your homeschool, educational facility, small group Bible study, and family devotions. And I'm going to share with you some of the spiritual warfare that surrounded the release of this film. This box set also includes extended scenes, new music videos, the inside scoop on the whole Facebook controversy. So what are you waiting for? I made this special version with my family in mind, and I know your family will be blessed by it too. Unstoppable 2.0 Deluxe Signature Version, available only here at KurtCameron.com. I can't wait for you to experience what's inside.